For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, for the record, for the record, for the record, for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars and flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record.
Well. Hello and welcome back to another watch along. This is a DC United versus Inter Miami, as you'll see just up there. My quality is guessing that. Cool. Well, welcome to the Saturday evening in the UK. This is 9:30. In the US, it's a 4:30 kickoff. It's a beautiful time to be playing football. It's great. I love it. I hope you're all having a great day. And I hope that you are all going to enjoy this and you're going to join me for the entire game. So, let's start off. Let's have a look at some lineup, shall we? Here we are. DC United are playing a 4-4-2. Yes. My favourite formation, as you all know, if you are a long-time listener of this podcast and channel. DC starting 11 is a Sean Johnson in goal, back in goal again. Sylvan Hefty, Lucas Bartlett, Kai Rolls, Keisuke Kurikawa making up the defense. Pirani, Savagna, Matti Peltola, and João Peglo. Actually, that's incorrect. It should be Pirani up top. Jackson Hopkins and Ty Baribo. Jackson Hopkins is playing on the right, and Pirani is playing as the second striker. You might notice that is the same lineup as we had in the first game where we beat Philadelphia Union 1-0. Our bench is looking at Alex Bono, Sean Nealers, Connor Antley, Nikola Markovic, Caden Clark, Jose Kojima, Gavin Turner, Jacob Murrell, and Luis Muntiano. No sign of Jared Stroud, which is, for me, absolutely brilliant. I'm over the moon about that. And then you've got Inter Miami, the superstar lineup of Dane Sinclair, Facundo Mura, Maximiliano Falcon, Mikael, and Noah Allen making up their defensive formation. Then the two sort of holding midfielders, you've got Yannick Bright and Rodrigo De Paul. And then the attacking midfielders, you've got Matteo Silvetti, Talasco Segovia, and playing in behind Lionel Messi. And then up top, German Arguman Bertarame. Their bench is Rocco Rios Novo, Gonzalo Luan, Ian Frey, Ezekiel Abadia Reda, Tadeo Alande, David Ayala, David Ruiz, Daniel Pinter, and Luis Suarez. That makes up your lineups for today. The Inter Miami are playing a 4-2-3-1. Hello again. You might see that there's some, if you've watched the previous two watch-alongs, down below. It's now in white. It's a bit clearer. The text is clearer as well. And you can see I've got lots of scores and lots of different leagues going through now, which is something that I didn't have before. I just had to focus on one league. Now I can concentrate, and you can see all the goals that are going in across the games that are happening right now. And that's what you've got over here as well. A nice little thing. I've currently got the NYCFC match on because that's still going on, and obviously DC haven't quite kicked off just yet. Um, and NYCFC are absolutely battering Orlando. Orlando have been awful this game, absolutely awful. They're down to 10 men. They've even if they still had 11 players on, it would probably be a similar scoreline. It's just been awful from an Orlando point of view. And if you're an Orlando fan, you've got to. I do feel sorry for you. And you can see other scorelines going through. If you see some oddities, just let me know in the chat. I can take a quick note of them and ready it for the next game. And otherwise, that's it for the lineups. That's it for the little tour around here. You probably want to know what the data is telling us about the match predictions. So here we go. Are you ready? So, Dujic is the referee, the guy who likes to make the game all about him. This could be interesting, especially with Messi involved. The predicted winner is Inter Miami. That should go as no surprise to anyone on this entire planet. The MLS Cup holders right now. But the form is exactly the same. One win each, one defeat each so far this season. Yeah, the league standards is a bit odd. Why has that happened? Yeah. There's something odd about the league standards. I'm going to have to get that checked out. So apologies about that. But otherwise, everything else is the same as was before. Something's changed with the league standards. So like I said, I will get that checked out and I will keep you guys up to date. But yeah, it's very much similar. Into Miami, like a place below us in the league. It's not going to be too different. But hey, we have got the game. NYCFC has finished. I am going to move my Apple TV over to the DC United game now, where they are playing the lovely, lovely music. Oh, let's get the scoreboard up as well. Nope, that side. Also, I've changed the background. I've just put some brick up on the wall. I hope you like it. It's better than just plain white, which is what I had before. There we go. Nice colors. Getting ready. I've got the drinks. I hope you've got your drink. So, cheers. This could be. It could go either one of two ways. It could either be an absolute battering of DC United. That's what I'm expecting. Or we could pull an absolute shocker here. So far, there's only been a single vote in the poll that I've got up on the chat, and it is Miami. But please do get yourself in the poll, have a little chat, and I hope let me know what you think about the scores. What you think is going to happen today? What do you make of the lineups? We're just minutes away from kickoff, even though they always advertise it as like on the half hour. It's never on the half hour. It's bizarre. So bizarre. Let's say. Hope you're all well out there. Come on. This is just like the waiting game now. Right, what else we got? What else we got going on? So yeah, NYCFC have won 5-0. It's full time. You've got Excelsior versus Heerenveen in the Netherlands. That's 2-1 to Heerenveen. In the FA Cup, that is actually still happening at this time on a Saturday. I know, odd. But it is 3-1 to Manchester City. Omar Mamouche has scored a brace. La Liga, Barcelona are winning 1-0. Lamine Yamal has scored there. And in Portugal, it's Estoril versus, I can't remember the other team's name. because I can see a CP on the screen. But yeah, so yeah, that is that, and you can see you've got all the league names as well. You've got the league logos. I'm quite pleased about that. It's quite cool. Yeah, come on. 21:40, 9:40 p.m. in the UK. And yes, I am a sicko for doing this because I know what is gonna. I pretty much know what's gonna happen. It's gonna be misery, isn't it? It's gonna be absolute misery. But on this day, in years gone by, I believe it was 2020. Hence why I'm wearing this shirt. Inter Miami's first ever match was against DC United. And we won 2-1. I can't actually see the details about that. What? Let me get that link up on my screen. And the game is at. Oh. The stream stops. That's never good. Well, my Apple TV stream stopped. There we go. We're back. I'm going to look at that later because the game is about to. Is it about to kick off? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, here we go. Game is. Yeah, let's not install a software update. Thank you very much. No, I don't want to install it tonight. Please. Right, here we go. Match timer. There's Lionel Messi up on screen. Are we ready, folks? 60,000 plus at the M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Oh, an upset and a victory for DC United would be sweet. There we go. Kickoff has happened. Here we are. If you want to sync up with me, there's the time up there. But it is Miami have got the possession now. And it's looking already dangerous. I'm slightly scared. Miami into the DC half. On the left-hand side for Miami anyway. Going back into their own half, we're keeping the ball between their defenders, which, if anything, is their most weak spot. My watch is telling me that I've had a stressful response. Of course I have. DC are playing. You can expect some quick passing from Miami. I reckon they're going to keep most of the possession. It's 13 degrees in Baltimore. Nice little temperature for this time of the year. Good temperature to be playing football in, I would say. And that is a good block by Kurakawa there. Out for a Miami throw. Callum Williams and Kellen Carr on the commentary for the TV stream. You've got me. And I hope you enjoy it. Right, Miami on the left-hand side. Punts the ball forward into the box. And it's straight into Sean Johnson's hands. Played forward to Kurakawa. This doesn't look the best pitch, if I'm honest. Back to Johnson, who gives it to Bartlett. is being chased down. Bartlett with a long ball forward to a Miami player. Now Miami can attack. It's Lionel Messi, and it is intercepted. Tries to play around Peltler, but is unable to. Back with Miami along their back line. Mikael to Falcon. Falcon who slips over and is now tackled by Peglow. Baribo back to Peglow. He's got Hopkins in front of him. He uses him. Hopkins, whose touch just evades him and loses the possession. I know for once, it's actually nice to see fans in their seats at kickoff. Doesn't always happen. All right. I'm going to have to close Discord down because that is causing some issues. Thanks for that. Right, we're back. Hopefully we won't have any more lagginess. But now it's Bartlett back to the goalkeeper. Johnson with the long ball forward. Now it's Savagna on the ball. To Hefty. Hefty passes it back to Johnson. Johnson, very few options, but he finds Kurikawa. Kurikawa, who goes around one. Forward to Peglow, but is intercepted by Falcone. That wasn't a bad little run from Kurikawa there. Now it's Peltler. That's a free kick, surely, yes. First free kick of the game goes to DC, and it's in the 4th minute. All right. DC on the ball. Kurikawa on the left. Dinks it forward. I'm not going to lie, it does look like Hopkins is up top. With Pirani on the right. Maybe we're going to see a little bit of rotation. Just to mix things up. But there's Hopkins who doesn't quite find Hefty. Hefty moved a bit too far forward there. It's a Miami throw. Mikael on the ball. Squares it over to Falcone. Falcone finds the right back. DePaul. Back to Mikael. To Allen. Not a huge amount happening. What are you guys predicting anyway? 67%? Okay. Not many votes in there. Let's end that. Oh, that's good covering there from the centre-backs. Johnson was unsure as to whether to come out, but you had both Bartlett and Rowles covering each other and clearing out the ball. Good work. Seems like them. I don't want to jinx anything right now, but in the last couple of games, it seems them two have really started to form a good, solid partnership at the back. It's nice to see. Yeah, Hopkins seems to be the number 2 forward at the moment with Pirani out wide. Gone Baribo, chasing down Falcone. But it's now Mikael on the ball. DePaul. Probably going to get used to saying Miami names now in this game. Mura. That's who number 4 is, Mura. Not much else happening in the games around that happening right now. But they're coming up to sort of full times. Ball forward to Hopkins, but again, he's lost the ball. That's a couple of times he's lost it already in the opening minutes of this match. It's Messi on the ball. Lionel Messi tries to play it forwards. Unable to, but it's DePaul, has a go, and it's straight into Johnson's hands. First save of the match there for Johnson. It's good that he gets his hands early on the ball. And Peglow's down. Oh dear. That's not good. Wincing. I think he's going to be all right, is he? Oh, he'll run that off. He'll be fine. Kai rolls on the ball. Long ball forward to what ends up being the Miami goalkeeper, Dane St. Clair. Wow, Miami, 101 goals last year in all. It's a fair few, to say the least. They're talking about it on the stream about us being cagey, but I think it's not us being cagey as such. It's us being very compact and solid and not giving much room and maneuver to Miami to play the way they want to play. Oh, Hefty's. Yeah, that's a free kick. Hefty was just half a second too late on that one. All right, Miami. Now it's Messi. Falcone. Easy to recognize Falcone with his particular hairstyle. He's got a bit of volume in there. Very Valderrama-esque. So, it's just I thought I could hear something going on there. They're still going and the game's without a time. Those have gone on for a while. All right. It would be nice if we could have some of the ball, please. All right. Oh, come on. We're not stringing any passes together at the moment. Let's just have a look at the match stats so far. Possession, look at that. 74 to 26% possession. We're really not getting anything on the go right now. And the early play ratings in this opening 10 minutes is some 6.3s, a couple of 6.5s, and a 6.7 there. So no one's standing out right yet, but Kurakawa on the ball, attacking the left, tries to play the ball in. Bright fell over it. That's a throw into DC. Falcon thinks it's a Miami throw by kicking the ball away. Honestly, Kurakawa so far has been brilliant. A couple of full times there in Man City Newcastle. Man City have won 3-1, and Heerenveen has won 2-1 as well. Kurakawa with the throw. That's a push on Hopkins, surely. Hey, Alex in Adelaide. Long time no see, mate. I guess that's extended grass to complete foot, I would imagine. So, yeah, I'd imagine that's where they probably have normal sideline stuff for the NFL. I hope you're well, Alex. I hope you're well. What time is it down under, actually? It must be early morning for you. Oh, Hopkins almost chased it down there. It's out Falcon. Forward to Messi. Inside to Port. Out wide to the left, but it's out for a DC throw. No, I could actually get rid of. No, should I keep that up there? Considering we got that there now. There we go. Barcelona beat Athletic Club 1-0. This is Lionel Messi's first time playing away to DC. Hefty with the throw in. All right. 8:30 in the morning. Okay. Fair. So what? It's coming up to 10 p.m. here. So that's 10 and a half hours ahead. Nice. Oh, we've got a bit of space here now. Hopkins driving forward. Go on, Hopkins, have a go. He has a go, and it's saved by Dane Sinclair. Space just suddenly opened up in the middle of the pitch there, and Hopkins was able to drive forward. And he has a go from range. Pirani was going on to his right hand side. Hopkins could have had a bit, probably another step there. All right, Peglo through to Hopkins. Hopkins tries to. Don't stop! Oh, he could have kept going there. Tried to feed it through to Bariba, but just not finding the touch. Interesting how he's up top rather than Pirani. Nice one, Hefty. Good tackle. Good work, mate. I'm not. The problem is with playing this in Baltimore. Yes, there's a lot more tickets sold. Whether that actually goes to the club or not, who knows? But there's no atmosphere. Oh, what are you doing, Bartlett? You don't do that. DePaul has a go, and it's 1-0. Fuck's sake. Excuse my lang. Nope, not that way around. I wish it was that way around. Oh, what was Bartlett doing? What was Bartlett doing there? Just what are you doing? What are you doing? Just there's conceding goals, and then there's that. Yes, right, absolutely right. Right, why don't you come and join me? Get on the stream. Click the link. Get yourself in here, mate. But honestly, what was he doing? What was he thinking? It's just horrendous. Right, Bartlett, you better do something good in this game now after that. Honestly. All right, come on. Sean Johnson on the ball to Kyrol. Don't give it to fucking Bartlett. Whatever you do. Kurikawa. Kyrols. Back to Johnson. Don't give it to Bartlett. There we go. Win probability provided by Apple has now got us at 6.9%. Yes. Right. Miami on the ball. Messi plays it all the way back to Mikel. To Allen. I just genuinely don't know what the hell that was about. All right, come on, DC. All right, can we have some of the ball? Let us have some of the ball, please. Why is it coming through twice there? That's annoying. On the ticker. No start, so someone had to be the effort merchant. Oh, yeah. But that was Bartlett 2025, that one, that moment. All right. Valderrama 2.0 to Mikel. Plays out wide. To Paul, the goal scorer. Back to Falcone. To Mikel. Back to DePaul. Squares it to the middle. Forward to Messi. Messi tries to find his teammate out wide on the left, but no one's there. Walmart Saturday Showdown between Columbus Crew and Chicago Fire. Seriously? Why? The Saturday Showdown. But it's Messi. Messi's on the ball. That's never going to be a handball. Peltler dinks it forwards, and that's going to go out for a throw in. Yes, on the halfway line for Inter Miami. There we go. The replay on this one. I mean, it was a hefty. It's never going to be a penalty, that one. Let's have a look at the match stats. Let's depress ourselves, eh? There we go. All right. Into Miami. 2 shots at goal. Oh. Pirani scuffs this wide. So that's going to go up to 2 now with 1 off target. XG, awful. Possession, 21%. I really am annoyed that we're playing this in Baltimore. Oh, Hopkins is on the ball, moving forward. Go on. Keep going, Hopkins. Towards Savannah, but it's out for a DC throw. But yeah, playing in Baltimore, it's just, we are playing an away game for us. Right, Kurikawa. Ball into the box up deep. Baribo out there, but it's too short for him. Right, he's too short for it. Right, Barani to Hefty. Can he get the ball in? Tries to go around Allen, but is unable to. All right, Peglow intercepts the ball. Peltler to Barani. Nope. All right. Kai rolls to Peglow. There's no running around here. Peltler to Barani. To Baribo. Tries to find a teammate, but it's cleared out. Hefty. Forward. Nice. Savannah. It's been out-muscled. All right. No, it's Messi. And there is lots of space for Messi to run into. Bertarame to Paul has a go. And it's wide. And it's a goal kick. That was so much space there. So much space. But it forced it to Paul, who's normally good from range, drags it wide. Oh. It's scrappy in the center there. But now it's fallen to Miami and Messi. Messi, Bertarame, back to Messi, back to Bertarame. The 1-2's there. But it's fallen in the way of DC now. Kurikawa plays it forward, but it's back with Miami. This is going to be a long game. Oh, that's a lovely ball to Messi. 2-0. Yay! This could get real ugly real quickly. We're not doing well defensively, and we're not posing any threat up top right now. And in the middle, it's incredibly scrappy. Yeah. Well, I just hope my photographer is getting some good photos from this game because he's there. Stu, don't say that. Do not say that. We're not as bad as Orlando yet. That's just come on. That was just a classic Messi goal, just a nice little dink. I understand why there's double now. We should have correction in that. And we'll get that sorted out. Probably after. But yes. Yeah. It was a great finish. That's what he's known for. Those kind of finishes. 899 career goals. That is mad. Mura back to Falcon. Can we get a goal in this game? There's a poll for you guys. If you are watching. Can DC even get a goal? We got a corner though. Hopefully, we'll have something. We've got obviously Bartlett, who was one of the best headers in the league last year. Obviously, we don't have Benteke anymore, so we can't rely on him. But I think we could have some kind of threat. Would be nice. Not the tallest of teams anymore. Oh, someone's gone down in the center. To Paul. Nothing wrong there. Yeah, I've got to get rid of those. Sort out those duplications and get those corrected. All right. Ball in. Dane Sinclair. Oh. All right. Ball's kept in. Kurakawa. To Hopkins. Ball in deep towards Bartlett. Bartlett heads it up. Bartlett has a go. That's a corner. That's gone out, surely. I mean, obviously, camera angles, but to me, that looked like that went out of play. All right, lovely flick on by Baribo to Hopkins, who's now out wide. To Savannah. DC throw. That's where Hopkins should be, out wide. Why does Rene's keep... We get the right lineup, and then he then does an experimentation, which... All right, oh, go on, Kurakawa. Have a go, son. Kurakawa! High wide, not at all handsome. All right. Kurakawa on the ball. DC in the final third. João Paglau. To Pirani. Pirani to Pelter. Back to Paglau, whose touch lets him down, but DC have still got the ball. Hopkins to Hefty. Hefty gets the ball in. It's gone out wide. Pirani. Hopkins has a go. Is that was that not deflected wide? Was that an awful shot? It appears so. All right. Kurikawa. Savania. It's out wide by Paribo to Hopkins. Back to Savania. 1-2 with Hopkins. Lovely. This is much better by DC now. Hopkins still on the ball. Trying to find a pass. He finds Peltler, who gives it out wide to Hefty. Hefty, can you get it in the box? Hefty tries to go around his man. Still Hefty. Hefty has a go with his left foot. But it's blocked. It's Peglow to Kurikawa. Come on, DC. Hmm. All right. 10 minutes to go, plus added time. Let's have a look. Only 2 votes in there. I will say, if you're enjoying listening to my dulcet tones, please do like and subscribe this video. It's the first time I've asked this. It's taken me 35 minutes into the game. Oh, come on. Long ball forward. Johnson is on it. Throws it forward to Kurikawa. Kurikawa still on it. Goes past but to Paul, but is ran out of play. All right, Falco gives it back to St. Clair in goal. To Mikel. This atmosphere is just... This is what we're missing from Audi. Is the... Oh! It's Pirani. Go on, sir. Oh, you idiot! That was it. That was the moment for DC to score. Fucking hell, Pirani. How does he not have a go? And now Miami are just standing with the ball. Not even moving around, just keeping the ball. That should have been 2-1. That was a clear opportunity for us to score. Now Messi on the ball. Savania just gives it back to him. Messi from range, just wide of the mark. We've just suddenly gone downhill again. What is going on? What was Savannah doing? Oh, I'm just going to pass it to you. Jeez. That was just wide as well. It wasn't far away. Oof. I mean, if it was on target, Johnson was getting a fingertip to that, but still. All right, Pirani runs it into a Miami player, and it's out for a DC throw. Savannah. Diagonal ball to Hopkins. Oh, no, to Bariba. Yeah, no, it was Hopkins. Sorry. I was right first time. Hefty on the underlap, but isn't able to be found. Peltino's being held back there. All right, Miami on the counter. DC have now got players back. Kai rolls with a defensive play there. And now it's Savannah to Peltiner. That was not the right pass there by Savannah. And Renner is just absolutely livid on the sidelines there. Absolutely livid. He is not happy in any way, shape, or form. And I'm not surprised. The ball still hasn't gone out of play, even though the arms have gone up. It's Miami moving forward. Messi again. I think Kurikawa was hoping Johnson was going to come out and get that, but that didn't happen. Baribo to Pirani. Pirani out wide to Hopkins. Hopkins looks to find Baribo, but it's too short. The ball was too short. Here we go. Bright. That was a great tackle, but Pirani dilly-dallied on that. Just, yeah, he should have had a shot, Alex. You're totally right. I am frustrated. I don't mind getting beat, but when it comes and you get the opportunity to have a goal and the performance is poor, yeah, just awful. Right. Again, Miami still keeping the ball here. Moving the play forward. To Paul and Bright is linking up lovely there. Now it's to Paul on the edge of the box. Dinks it forward. Johnson looks to come and get it, but he doesn't. Someone just talk to each other. Bartlett eventually picks up the ball and plays it forward. Now it's Baribo inside his own half, deep inside his own half. Bartlett forward to Pirani. Pirani keeps the ball and is dragged down by DePaul. Free kick. Hey, there we go. The team bench is built by the Home Depot. Has to be said every match. They do not look comfortable. We are terrible, yes. Yes, we are. And Allied Sphere, I don't believe we've met before, so hello, welcome. Thank you for turning up. And yeah, we are terrible. And that's what we're here for, to be terrible. It feels like that's what we turn up for these days. We don't turn up to win, we turn up to be the whipping boys. It'd be nice if we had some quality again. Right. Ugh. There's space there. Just use the space. Turn. Just look. Turn your head. See, I could do it. And I'm an old man. Savannah to Kurakawa. Right. Pirani to Savannah. Right. We're keeping the ball a little bit here. Kurakawa. Peglo should have made the run forward there, but he doesn't. Pirani turns. It's Peglo. Baribo. Pirani. And. All right. Miami on the attack again. Messi. Still Messi. Silvetti for Miami. Back to Bertarame, who can't keep it in play. Ah, come on. Kai rolls on the ball. Plays it wide to Bartlett. The man who set this downfall off this game with his inability to shield the ball out of play. Don't know why he was even attempting to do that. There was still many, many yards for the ball to go out, and it wasn't going out with any pace. Hopkins on the ball. Tries to go around too many players there. Right. You can see what I was trying to do there, but the ball was played out of play. Coming up to half time, 2-0 down. Mura takes the throw to Falcone. If there's a player we can take advantage of right now, so far for me, it's we need to attack through Falcone. Because he seems very easy when he's in possession to take the ball off him. That's so far been my on the eye. My take. How many added minutes was there? 2 minutes of added time. Just feels like I don't need to do any commentary when we're attacked because nothing's going to happen. It's frustrating to watch this. Incredibly frustrating. St. Clair. Yeah. He had one save to make in this half. Really. Decent save anyway. That was from a long range Hopkins effort. Other than that, he's not really being tested at all. Right, Baribo blocking the ball out for into Miami throw in their third, defensive third, at least. Oh, Messi. Out wide. They've got Hefty with the that's a free kick. That was a great little play by Hefty to slow them down. Might as well blow the halftime whistle, ref. Come on. Put us out of our misery. There we go. Halftime. Yeah. Good half for Miami, not for us. I am just going to take a wee break. I need just to grab myself a new drink, have a little bite to eat, sort out the corrections for the ticket down here, and I will be right back. So don't go away.
For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Been a little too nice to y'all. Now I gotta up price on y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record, you ain't trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way. For the record, ain't trying to link, no time to waste. For the record, 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 for the record. Price for y'all, snake eyes on dice for y'all, shoulders on ice for y'all. 8-6 all the hate, I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars, I'm flipping the on record, off record. I still count wins when they got it. On record, off record. I let them take advantage. I was wildin'. On record, off record deals. Tell them talk to Colin for the quote. On record, off record. I still want the act, not the ghost. For the record, I'm done trying to make y'all comfortable. For the record. Trying to grow, then it's done for you. For the record, lab on me going all the way.
Well, there we go. I'm back. I hope you enjoyed that song whilst in the break. I love that. It is a great little tune. Yeah, I really hope you enjoyed that. Whilst I had myself a little bite to eat, grab myself the drink. It's the Coca-Cola because I actually need to take my medication as well. Only take medication if you need to. It's for my hip, which is not doing so good at the moment. Better than how DC United are doing, though. Let's bring up the halftime stats. Also, you might have noticed that the games have now disappeared over there. And that's only because obviously the games are finished. And now we've got it's updated down the bottom there. And what you'll see is the correction that's happened there. Even though, yeah, ignore it for now. It's a work in progress. It'll get better throughout the season. So do keep yourself subscribed. Yeah, I did bring my ibuprofen as well. But yes, don't take drugs that you don't need to. Yes. If you don't know, my hip, at some point, I'll be getting some surgery on it. Just because I've got a femoral hip hip impingement, whatever, however you pronounce that word, which basically means that the hip itself is supposed to be ball, which you got your femur here. At the top of your femur, supposed to be where the ball and socket joint, that's supposed to go into your hip. Mine isn't a ball. Mine is just straight. So I've got to get that sorted out at some point. But yes, there you go. First half completed. We are 1-0 down. Sorry, 2-0 down. And we are not playing great. And I do need to bring the match stats up. There we go. So the match stats. We've had more attempts on goal. How? That's surprising. But Inter Miami had 69% of the possession. That's out of 31. They've had 3 on target. So we've only had 1 on target, which was that first attempt at goal by Jackson Hopkins. 2 have been blocked, 3 off target. That's just refreshing there. XG, yeah. And that's 2-0. It's just awful. Shows you how badly we played there. Passing accuracy, it's decent. It's better than previous games. But, it's not good enough. It really is not good enough. Let's just have a look at the match stats. The player stats. And that just tells you the whole story of this game there from a DC United point of view. Sean Johnson on the 5.9, Sylvan Hefty on the 5.9, Lucas Bartlett on a 5.3, which is absolutely terrible. Kai Rolls 6.2, Kurakara on a 6.3, which to me is a little bit harsh. He's made some good runs down that left hand side. Purani 6.5, Savania 6.3, Palter on a 6.7 alongside Peglau, which I don't think Peglau deserves that 6.7, if I'm honest. Hopkins on a 6.6. Again, I think that's a bit high. And Baribo 6.3. He's been quiet this game. And then you look at Inter Miami, there's 4 players in the green already, with Messi on the 7.5 leading the way. And the rest of the lowest is 6.3. Bertarame, who's not really done much at all in this game. And Facundo Moura, again, who really hasn't had to do much. Otherwise, yeah, they've done well. So let's have a look at, we've got a new thing, player detail. Sean Johnson. Yeah, Sean Johnson. I mean, it doesn't really tell you a huge amount there. His distribution has been 8% accurate. Classic Sean Johnson. Sylvan Hefty, why is he on a 5.9? 1 tackle, 3 interceptions. Yeah, okay. Bartlett, 8% accuracy. João Peglau, he's won 5 of 8 duels. Okay, not bad, not bad. Matty Peltola, he's got a 6.7 rating for us as well. And then we look at Lionel Messi. Yeah, it's just... Hello to the Black and Rojo Post. Top of the evening. I wish it was a good evening, but I'm feeling a bit blue at the moment. What words of wisdom can you give to me to make me feel a little bit better about that first half? Is there anything anyone can say about that first half that was a positive? Because I'm struggling to think of a bit of positivity there. I know it's just highlighted by the fact that Bartlett was not good. That was an appalling mistake to have made. Uh, then we've got about 4 minutes before the second half kicks off. I just genuinely don't know what to say. Don't know what to say, guys. Have we got any photos yet? Loading. No, nothing yet. I would bring them up on screen, but right now we haven't got any photos. Yeah, not much in terms of the other games happening right now. There's no other games that are live. At least I don't think that is any live. There are some games that are happening right now around the world. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 other games that are actually happening right now. You've got Algeria. I'm not even going to try and pronounce those team names. Brazil, Botafogo, and the Carioca Tacario playoff, and the Catarinense placement playoff in Brazil as well. And then the Mineiro Trofeo Inconfidencia playoff. Nailed it. And then in Chile, the Primera Division. Nailed it. Got that one. Apps easy, that one. Colo Colo winning 1-0. I mean, yeah, you're right. Oh, sorry. I went a bit laggy there. But yeah, mistakes like that really cannot be happening at all. Vamos Colo Colo, absolutely. I think was it Colo Colo? I mean, this is going back a bit now. I believe. Ooh, apologies for that noise. I believe that's who Nicolas Milan. If you remember that name, if you're an older fellow like myself, Nicolas Milan. It was. Yes, got it. Nicolas Milan, who was a young Chilean footballer who burst onto the scene. In 2006, he had a trial with Chelsea. Then he left to join Rivadavia de Lincoln on loan. Went to Tigre on loan. And then Naval. Then Union Temuco. He's been all over the place. He's only scored 31 goals as a forward in 299 appearances. And he is now retired. He retired at the end of last season. At age 14, Milan was dubbed the Chilean Cristiano Ronaldo. Clearly went on to the heights, the same heights as him. Maybe he should have been labeled the Chilean Jared Stroud. All right. The players are out, ready for the second half. Here come Inter Miami players. Oh. Why is the announcer going mad for Inter Miami? That's honestly, I am utterly pissed off about this. I don't like the fact that they've took it to another stadium. We've lost our atmosphere. We've lost our home advantage. And if we had when the first game of the season against Philadelphia, that atmosphere was rocking, absolutely rocking. It was great. It was a lot of fun. It was awesome to hear. It felt like the vibes were back. This feels flat. I don't like it one bit. But here we go. Into Miami, attacking right to left, DC left to right. We are going to need to attack this half if we want to get anything out of this game. So just whether it's dignity or a goal or a draw or an unbelievable comeback win. But we need to do something. We absolutely need to do something this half. But here we go. Miami kicked off and the DC haven't touched the ball yet. It's been almost a minute. Oh, now we got the ball. It's Savannah to João Peglo to Kurakawa. Back to Peglo, who can attack Mura, but he gives it back to Kurakawa. Can he whip the ball in? No, he doesn't. He decides to use Peglo again. Plays the ball along the edge of the box. Pirani, who feeds it to Savannah, but doesn't find his way through. Come on, DC. Let's get a bit of pride. Sinclair for Miami. It's Mikael. Oh, 0.8% now for DC to win. And 4.1 for a draw. Doesn't surprise me, if I'm honest. That win probability does not surprise me one bit. No changes at halftime, though. Come on. Come on, DC. Miami still on the ball. Playing through the middle there nicely. Now moving out wide. Silvetti. To Allen. Oh. Oh. Ping pong. Bouncing around. Finally makes his way to Johnson. High rolls. Plays it through to Pirani, who doesn't get a touch on it, but it is out for a DC throw. Which isn't too bad. Pirani, who was tackled and is just weak on the ball there. Well, I didn't even really get the ball, to be fair. Pirani to Savannah. Back to Pirani. Pirani kind of held a little bit there, but not enough to warrant a free kick. Now it's Mura. Tries to feed it through towards Bertarame, but doesn't find him. Johnson rolls it out to Peltola. Peltola moving forward. Gives it wide to Hefty, gives it back to Bartlett. Back on the defensive third. Bartlett looks for a pass and is charged down by Messi. and it's handball. DC throw towards the attacking third now. It's a good ball forward from Hefty. Hopkins takes the throw and gives away the free kick. Well done, Hopkins. You're not having a good game. Subdued atmosphere. That is absolute perfect description of the atmosphere. It just this atmosphere is just flat as a pancake. There's no drums at all. There's literally nothing happening. If you're watching the actual stream, you'll hear them talking right now about the changes around the club, and the one constant being is the change. Lots of changes. The one thing that hasn't changed is the ownership. If you look at everyone at the club, from top to bottom, over the last, well, since 2020, it's not even really looking that far back. Completely different. Well, many different managers, a complete different backroom team, different general manager. Oh, DC United on the attack. Pirani inside to Baribo, who does not time his run brilliantly. Baribo's complaining, but that was a decent pass from Pirani there. Baribo just went too far ahead. Kurokawa to Pirani. That's a free kick. That was a little bit more promising from the black and red there. Hopkins standing over it. You know who he reminds me of? And a lot of you will not know who the heck I'm talking about. But those few of you will know. He reminds me of James Morrison. Just the way he stands, the way he plays, the way he even looks as well. Had a lot of James Morrison had a lot of potential, and just unfortunately didn't quite realize it. I think it could have been a lot better. He ended up becoming a Scotland international and did well. And don't get me wrong, he had a good career, but I think it could have been even better. But he had some injuries. Set him back. Well, I think he was also number 25 as well for the Borough. I have to have a quick look at this. What number James Morrison was at the Middlesbrough? James Morrison. 66 appearances for the Borough. 309 for West Brom. Only played for 2 teams. He's currently the interim manager of West Brom right now. There you go. Yeah, it's probably going to take me a long time to work that one out. We'll find out that detail. Yeah, it's probably going to take me way too long to find out what number he was. But yeah, that's who he reminds me of. Anyway, back to the football. Bartlett, long ball forwards. Hefty's well upfield there. But now it's Hopkins. Cuts inside to Peltola. Peltola is the space. Kurakawa's got space, lots of space on the left there, but ball is to the right. Hefty forward to Savania. Can he get the ball? But no, it is Mikel who turns. And now DC tried to win the ball back, but it fell to Messi. And now it is Miami on the ball in the center of the pitch. Bertarame plays out wide to De Paul. De Paul slowed the play down. Sees Allen out there on the left. Silvetti plays it back. Segovia on the ball inside to Bright. Bright plays it wide to Falcone, who's making his way forward now. Mura back to Falcone. Miami just surveying the pitch, really. Not making too many mistakes, but Hopkins has won the ball for DC. He's moved inside to Peglo. Plays it wide to Pirani. Pirani runs into two players. Alex, are Middlesbrough and West Brom rivals? Not really, no. No, I wouldn't say so. Oh, yellow card for Peglo. There you go. To Paul pointing at his leg. Yeah, he's been booked, mate. I mean, yes, yellow card. Don't need to go. He hurt my leg. Yeah, we know. That's why I got a yellow card. But hey, all right. Time for part of a Biscoff biscuit. There you go. Sorry about that. Nothing happened. Miami throw. Oh, off the face. Ronnie to Peltola. Peltola forward. Hopkins. This is a chance. Hopkins, can we make most of it? Hopkins has a go. It's deflected over. It's a DC corner. Hopkins making that opportunity there. Well done him. We have a corner. Hopkins is on it. Come on. Ball in. Headed out, goal, and it's just wide. It's another corner. Bartlett and Falcone having a little conversation there. It's another outswinger by Hopkins. Floated in this time, and it's straight out for a goal kick. That's all right. Some changes. Muntiano is coming on. I think it's the earliest he's come on so far this season. Pirani coming off. Yeah, that's I'm fine with that. And Nikola Markovic. Oh, is he going in the middle? So Nikola Markovic on for Savannah. Interesting. Hmm. Is it? Kadaka's just gone like for like. Now, I'm under the impression that Markovic is a defender and Savannah is a midfielder. And that's not like for like. I'm happy about it. I'm not going to argue. If Markovic is moving up to midfield and he can play well, then fine. Montiano on the ball. Markovic. Back to Montiano. 1-2's there. Nice. Bartlett. Long ball forwards. Hefty heads it, but it's straight to Miami. But Peltler wins it back to Bartlett. Now I can reset and start moving forward again. Hefty. Bartlett. Come on. We've had a bit more of the ball this half, which is good. Kurakawa. That was a great pass there. Kurakawa to Peglow. Peglow's not doing great. Talking about the World Cup. Really not a good time to be talking about it. All right, throw in. By into Miami. It's gone from right to left. Allen. No, Allen's moving his way forward there. Plays it inside, but Peglow there is into to intercepts Muntiano to Markovic. Markovic goes round one. Wins the free kick. He is gangly, isn't he? He is proper gangly. Look at the size of him. Markovic plays out wide to Kurakawa. Great pass. Kurakawa to Markovic. Get it in. Ball into the box. Deep ball in. Hopkins. Muntiano! Oh, with a bicycle. Out of nothing. Ball in from Markovic deep. Hopkins plays it back. Oh, it wasn't far away, about a yard wide. That was a good turn and quick attempt. Fine. First real life that we've seen from Montiano. Yeah, Kurakawa just bundling over the Miami player there. Can't quite see who it is on the stream. No, it was Messi. Who Peglow has been a little bit of a letdown for me this game. Who would we bring on to replace him though? Who would we bring on? Who have we got on the bench? And the only ones you could really think about is either Gavin Turner or Jose Kojima. It's probably the two I would look at bringing on and putting on that left hand side. Markovic to Peglow. Bartlett. But not a bad ball in, but just unfortunately too close to the keeper there. Not bad for a centre back. St. Clair. It's a long ball forward, but Bartlett is there. Heads it to Markovic. Rolls to Kurakawa. Peglow dinks it round. It's Kurakawa bombing down that left. Ball in. Great. That's what we missed. That's what we've been missing. That was great play there. Kurakawa speeding down that left-hand side, getting that ball in and forcing Miami to make a decision there. Great work. Hopkins with the in-swinger of a corner now. Let's have a glancing header into the back of the net. Come on, we can do this. Ball in deep. Bartlett. Oh, it's a free kick. Sure. What for? It's all fair play. See what happens. I don't know what the free kick was for. I know what the free kick was for, but I don't know why it was given. So I didn't see anything that warranted the free kick being given. And now apparently we've had the better chances. If you look at XG anyway, if you look at it that in that way, 0.57 to 0.52 according to MLS anyway. Different providers will have their different methodologies for working that out, but Messi on the ball, tackled by Peltler there. Markovic gives it out wide towards Peglow. Can he go around? Falcone. Peglow. Go on. Skin him. Skin him. Not that way. Markovic back to Peglow. Go on. Kasaka Kuraka is on the way. Oh, Markovic is out for the header, but it's Hefty now on the ball. Ball back into the box. Muntiano was thinking that should have been a corner. But it's not been given. Apparently, Sinclair tipped it over the bar. There we go. Let's have a look. Hard to tell. Oh, that should have been a corner. Oh, that's a poor mistake from all the referees there. That should have been a corner. It's a real first mistake of the game from the refereeing perspective, which is saying something considered. I haven't got the scoreboard up. Whoops. Apologies, folks. There we go. Yeah, considering we've been 60 minutes since the game, they've really made one mistake. That's oh, what? Why are we doing Mexican waves? Seriously, that's an absolute joke. Absolute joke. I'm absolutely livid about that. It's not a fun match. We are getting beat, and we're doing it, and our supporters are doing Mexican waves. That's no, no. We don't do that. That would not happen at Audi Field. Guaranteed. Absolute guarantee that would not happen. Talk about milk in this fixture. This is not about for the owners, for the league. I hope you're ashamed. This is not about football. This any fixture with Inter Miami right now is not about football. It's not about making the league any better than what it currently is. It's purely a cash grab. And this is going to hurt the league big time. Because what happens when Messi retires? What happens then? Who's going to fill that void? Absolutely human. Anyway, back to the football. The thing that's happening on the pitch. Peltler to Baribo. Hefty on the ball. Out for a throw. Hefty to Montiano. No, it's sorry, Hopkins. The referee's the linesman. Hefty to take the throw. Right. Markovic wins the corner. Remember, if you I wouldn't say enjoying the game. But if you're happy with the stream and you're enjoying what I'm doing anyway, please do like and subscribe. I know it's not the best performance and it's not the most entertaining of games to be doing, but hope you appreciate it. The corner comes to, unfortunately, nothing. There's an outswinger headed out, and now Miami can counter. They've got more men. Bertarame. I think it was Bertarame. Was it Bertarame? Yes, it was. Kurakawa is there to intercept, and it's Markovic to Hopkins. Hefty tries. I know, sorry, it's Montiano. Apologies. I really need. That's the thing. I could do this way, or I could sit like this. But then you're just getting the side shot because I've got a TV just there to watch. I could watch the TV, but Hopkins has a go. Is that a goal? Come on! We have one! Baribo! Holy moly, it's 2-1! I thought that was offside. That's why I've not cheated. I genuinely thought that was offside. But let's look at this replay. Peglow feeds Hopkins through. He's there on his own. Has a go. And there's Baribo there just to tap it in. Proper poacher's effort. Love it. Yeah, I genuinely thought that was offside, but he not at all. Come on, DC. This is it. Two goals in 3 games for Ty Baribo. Vamos United. Come on. Yes. Come on, DC. Let's fucking upset these. All right. A wild clearance there from Inter Miami. DC throw. Markovic. All right. Peltier. Getting a tackle in there. Winning the ball back for DC. Hopkins. Gives it away, though. It is. I know, right, Alex? It's nice to actually have scored a goal. Falcone wasting time. He's been down too long. He needs to get off the pitch now. Isn't that a rule these days? What's happening? Oh, we are going to get the absolute shithousery now, aren't we? From Inter Miami. Oh, come on. This would be peak DC right now to get something out of this. Come on. Peglow chasing down Falcone. Just keep the pressure on now. Miami with Messi on the right-hand side of the pitch. Back to Falcone. It's made its way over to their left side with Allen. Come on, Baribo. Keep going. Keep going. Pressure on. Come on. All right, that's a great ball through. Oh, that's a cheeky back heel there. He went absolutely looking for that. DePaul on the ball. So I don't know who it is. Couldn't quite tell. He's absolutely looking for that. Just waiting for the contact to come in. Not even playing the ball there. Mura. Yeah. Right. Oh, referee, get out of the way. Bartlett on the ball. Lovely pass back. Oh, that's gone high. Hopkins with a touch. Nice. Tries to pirouette, but fails miserably. Now it's Miami back on the ball. Kurakawa. Come on. João Peglau. Give him some options. Peglau's gone down. And we have no left back either because Kurakawa went to support him. Miami just slowing the play down there, allowing the plays to catch up. They're looking a bit tired now. Be nice for us to bring on those extra legs going into these final 10 minutes of the game. Just, I'm not hearing the the Vamos Uniteds, the DCU, you stand by you. I'm just not hearing any of that. And again, there's no drums. And I don't know if that's a conscious decision not to have drums in the second half, but right. Peltler to Hefty. Go on, keep it in. Yes. Go on. Baribo. Go on, son. Go on, Markovic. Baribo trying to get that ball in. Miami on the ball. Come on, DC. We can do this. Yeah. Second half, we've been a lot better than the first. Oh, come on. All right, here we go. Caden Clark coming on. Forgot about him. Hopkins is coming off for Caden Clark. Come on. Come on, Clark. Have that spark. Poet. Go on, Louis. Hefty with the header there. Nice. Markovic. Come on, come on, guys. We've got this. We've got something. A bit of belief. But Miami with the ball into the box. Just no one there for them. Oh, what a tackle by Clark there. Is that a free kick or was that a corner? Oh, I love it. Great tackle. Beautiful. Caden Clark making his mark. Poet. It has been given as corner, so it wasn't even a free kick. Now what's going on? Falcone complaining again. I mean, Falcone just... Easy save from that corner in the end. Short corner. Oh, that's a free kick to DC, yes. Over the top of Lewis there. I've said it once, I'm going to say it again. This atmosphere just sucks hard. It clearly just doesn't help the players when the atmosphere is like this. It's not intimidating in any way. Oh, come on. Falcone again at the center of it. What's happening? Just right, ball in deep. Okay. Commentary saying that it's possible foul in the box, but ball in deep towards Montiano. Can he get it? No. Goal kick to Miami. All right. Thing is, keepers, when it comes to those types of opportunities, that Johnson was they just showed the Messi replay, goes down quite quickly, and it allows that open space to Messi just to dink it over. Didn't keep himself big. Have they not got the rule of that? It's supposed to be a corner. Oh, why is the time way out? That time is well off. I'm just gonna hide the scoreboard. Don't know what. Some funky things happening there. Right. All right, go on. Caden Clark. Caden Clark. No. That was an opportunity there for 2-2. Come on. Let's keep it going, guys. DC corner. Come on. Caden Clark on the set piece. Clark should probably have just had a go at goal there. And again, referee having to whistle and slow the play down. That was a substitution. Right. Is this a defensive change on a set piece? Yeah, you have 10 seconds. Come on. To get off the pitch. All right, come on. It looks like there's a bit of dew on the pitch there as well. Falcon again. Referee's got to do something about this. Otherwise, he's just going to keep getting away with it. Come on. Come on, DC. Stadium. Us on YouTube. Poor corner, but opportunity again. All right, Kurikawa to Paglo. Oh, still got it. Ah, step back. And it's another corner. Come on! Come on, DC. Paglo. Standing over this one this time. In swinger. Ball in. Straight at the goalkeeper. No one challenging the goalkeeper. Disappointing. One more change for DC. Jacob Murrell coming on. He must be coming on for Peglo, surely. Right, Miami throw. Headed by Peltler. Forward by Bartlett. Markovic to Baribo. Peltler. Over the top towards Caden Clark. Falls to Lewis. Keeps the ball. Being pushed around quite easily there, though. It's cleared out. Hefty with a heavy challenge. Bertarami wins the free kick. Not bringing on Merle just yet, apparently. Five minutes of added time. Come on. Okay, Clark towards Muntianu. Back to Clark. Peglow. Clark. Go on. Clark. Markovic. Inside. Muntianu has a go. It's blocked. Ah. Oh, gets up. Shut up, Falcon. Beltner coming off. Right. Messi to Bertarame. Saved from Johnson. Messi to Bertarame. Back in. And it's skied. Johnson quickly there. To Paul as skied it over the bar. Unusual from him. But we got to take it. Come on, DC. Come on. Bartlett. Go on. Get it forward into the box. Clark. Bartlett. Out wide to Kurakawa. Peglow. To Clark. Clark out wide to Hefty. Great ball. Hefty. Towards Clark. Into the box. Byline. And it's a corner. Come on. Come on, DC. The pressure is good. It's the momentum is with DC right now. Going into the last 2 minutes of this game, we need this. We can do this. Caden Clark with the corner. It's going to be an outswinger. Power head home. Bartlett, do it, son. There we go. I'm starting to hear the Vamos United. Vamos United. Ball in deep. In swinger. Oh, headed wide. There was a Kai Rolls on the header there. Yeah, Kai Rolls. Come on. All right, Hefty. To Clark. Back to Hefty. Gives it back to Clark. Come on. Bartlett to Rolls. Come on, we're going into the last 60 seconds now. What was Rolls doing? Kurakawa was just driving forward there. And Rolls is just misread that completely. Miami with a throw. Long throw forward. Flicked on. Hefty. Bertarama is trying to find the free kick there, but Hefty. Inside. Cuts inside. Back to Clark. Come on, Clark. Get it in the box. Into the box. Come on. Peglow. Back to Clark. Clark to Lewis. Ball in, flicked away from Falcone. Now to Markovic. Back to Kurakawa. Gives it to Peglo. Get the ball in. Ball in deep towards Lewis. Headed away. Bartlett. Go on, son. Go on, Bartlett. Oh, why was that a free kick, ref? Lewis is down holding his ankle. That's not good. That's a lot of wincing there. That was lovely 1-2s there. But Falcon with an absolute beautiful header to take it away from Baribo. Credit where credit's due. But I think that is it. There it is in the ticker there. Wow. Messi straight down the tunnel. Wow. That's poor from your club captain. Straight down the tunnel, not even shaking hands with anyone. Well, that was a defeat, unfortunately. Um, but that last half hour or so, when we got the goal and going into those last minutes of the game, that was a lot better from DC. A lot better. Not sure why we weren't able to do that the rest of the game, but we put that pressure on. Uh, Player of the match. I'm not even going to bother watching the rest of that on the stream because that's just going to be messy brown nosing. At the end of the day, let's do our own stuff. All right, let's have a look at the match stats. In the end, 14 attempts at goal by DC United. That's something else. 3 on target. Miami had 5 on target. Yeah, and the expected goals there, 1.49. That's obviously a big chunk of that is from the Baribo goal there, 0.82 to into Messi. 8 corners we had. 8 corners. That's incredible. The amount of corners we had there. 1 offside. Yeah, possession 65-35. It was something else. That was a crazy second half. And let's just have a look at the player ratings that have been given there. Sean Johnson finishing on a 6 and Bartlett finishing on a 5.9. So improvement from the first half from both of those players, including Hefty as well. He moved up to a 6.2 if he was in the red. Rolls 6.3 alongside Kurakawa. Peltner and Peglow finished with 7s. Ty Baribo with a 6.9. Hopkins with a 6.5. Savania finishing on a 6.2 after he came off early doors, along with Parani, and then Markovic, Muntiano, and Clark on a 6.7, 6.2, and 6.6. And if we're looking at the Inter Miami side, 3 7.7s there. Mikel, Bright, and Rodrigo to Paul. Messi finished on the 7.6. He went very quiet in that second half. Not really doing a huge amount. So the only reason MLS gave him the man of the match is because it's Lionel Messi. DePaul, for me, was better. So for me, if we were going to give a man of the match to me, that would have been probably Rodrigo DePaul. I think he played better than out of the Miami team. But I think, yeah, we definitely gave a lot better a lot better half in that second half. Let's have a look. Who would I pick as my best player for DC United? It was probably Matty Peltier. He was all over the pitch. He did really well. Passing. I'm not sure these stats are completely accurate. I want to make sure this is something I just made today to try and get some better stats. And the visibility is not great either. I need to work on that. Hopefully you can see where I'm trying to go with this stream, with these watch alongs. Want to make them as data heavy and as analytical as possible and give you the best information possible whilst watching the game and listening to me drone on about it. Alex, don't mind losing when we give 100% effort. There were chances in that game for us to bet at 2-2. We look back at that first half where Pirani didn't even get the shot off. That should have been at least a goal there. We look at that mistake that Bartlett made early doors. That was the start of the downfall for us. That just should have just been cleared out, and there would have been a completely different game. Because 10 minutes later, Lionel Messi scored that goal. If I'm gonna, and this is me being picky, I think Johnson should have kept himself a bit bigger when he went through on goal. But otherwise, it was a quality finish from Messi. You can't knock that in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, that was could have been worse. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot better though, guys. Let's not make any bones about it. It could have been a lot better. We could have had a point out of that. I think, to me, that is 1 point lost today. Last week we weren't in it at all. There was nothing to gain, nothing out of that. But this week, that first half, we were out of it. Second half, I think we absolutely should have got a point out of that. There was a lot of momentum towards that end of the game, and a couple of opportunities there which we should have put away. So, yeah, that's it from me. Thank you to all of you who've been out there and tuned in. I really do appreciate you all. And yeah, hopefully, I did actually record a podcast yesterday, not yesterday, the day before. However, it was very short and I wasn't happy with it. I don't think the quality was there to give you guys that particular episode. But please do tune in, subscribe, like, make sure you tune into the podcast. And we've got a game next week, I want to say. Who's our next match against? Chicago Fire, 12:30, 15th of March. Well, 15th of March for me is 14th of March for everybody else. So I will most likely be around for that one. So make sure you tune in. 12:30. Close to go forward for you guys today, but not for us. That's and then the following week is 11:30 p.m. kickoff for me. So yeah. All right, I'll stop waffling. Thank you for everyone. Thank you for tuning in, and until next time, vamos.